The second tip is get protein. So make sure you get some healthy quality protein with every single main meal or most of your main meals. And in terms of how much, an easy way is to go by using your hand or your palm. So get somewhere between a palmful to a handful. In other words, what will cover the palm or your whole hand. Now, healthy protein sources can be plant-based or animal-based. And there's no doubt that plant-based protein should make up at least some of your protein in terms of your health and also in terms of planetary health. So things like pulses or legumes, depending whether you're British or American, are a decent protein source. Lentils, chickpeas, beans, tofu. Or what about some of these pastas made from protein? So like soybean pastas, lentil, pea pastas. They actually are quite rich in protein and fiber. Or you could get some of these plant-based yogurts. There are also some animal-based proteins that are less impactful on the environment and that are quite healthy. So fish and seafood can be perfectly fine as long as you make sure that it's been actually caught and produced and harvested in a sustainable manner. Certainly with fish, healthy protein, omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, iodine, selenium, sometimes calcium, easy to digest protein. Eggs are a quite good source of protein, and don't worry about the hype. Eggs are not inherently bad for you, although you shouldn't eat 17 eggs a day. Yogurt, so dairy products also can be a good source of protein, especially if you get yogurt like Greek yogurt or skyr, which is this Scandinavian variant with about 3 times as much protein as normal yogurt. And dairy products in general actually are less impactful on the environment compared to some of the other animal protein sources, with the exception of cheese. And then poultry, so like chicken, turkey, and so forth, also is less impactful on the environment. But if you also think about animal welfare, of course you want to make sure that you're getting your poultry from farmers or from producers, from sources where they also take animal welfare into consideration. And actually protein powder can be a fine source of protein as well. It's not magic, but it can be an easy way to add protein to smoothies, pancakes, muffins, and so forth. Or if you actually need to be in a very low calorie diet and really control what you're eating, and you still need plenty of protein, then protein powder is perfectly acceptable as well. Whey protein, or if that suits your preference because of your ethical beliefs or because of food intolerances, some of these plant-based proteins like pea protein and rice protein are perfectly fine as well. But do make sure you get protein. And it's not just about muscles and lean mass. Protein's pretty important for your metabolism. Not to say that protein will make donuts disappear from calories in, calories out. Protein's quite important for recovery, for all your structural tissues like tendons, ligaments, even your bones. It's important in terms of keeping you satiated. So if you're getting too little protein, it's harder not to be hungry. You might end up overeating. Protein also seems to be quite important actually for hormonal levels, hormone balance, and even your production of neurotransmitters. And if you just move towards more plant-based and some of the healthier animal options, both for you and for the planet, you're doing perfectly fine.